All right, water, the lifeblood of Idaho for recreation and cultivation. And the rights to have it have been fought over for decades. It's nothing new, but what is new is getting state law to match what water users agreed to last fall. If you remember, back in May, the Idaho Department of Water Resources cut off water to junior or groundwater users. Apparently, they were taking too much out of the eastern Snake River Plain aquifer. Well, that curtailment order was meant to protect senior or surface water users from running out of water later in the season. Well, both sides finally came to a mitigated agreement in November, which requires groundwater districts to save a certain amount of water each year in a reservoir. But that amount, as Hunter Funk found out, doesn't match what's written in state code currently. And of course, to change that, well, it takes legislative action, right?
Yeah, exactly. You nailed it right there. House Bill 0334 looks to make it match, simply put. Co-sponsor of the bill, Representative Stephanie Mickelson, says groundwater users agreed back in November to conserve a minimum of 350,000 acre-feet of water per year. But the Idaho Water Board's plan, their water plan, states the minimum is 250,000 acre-feet annually. Mickelson says because time is of the essence and to avoid having to create a whole brand new plan, this legislation just makes a revision.
If you have to reopen the whole water plan, that could take 6 or 7 years to redevelop a new water plan. And we're in a situation where we need to push forward with having recharge as much as possible right now.
She says this keeps the agreement consistent, ensuring surface water users are not getting shorted and that the eastern Snake River Plain aquifer would be getting recharged.
And it's critical that we stabilize the eastern Snake River Plain aquifer because we need to make sure that that is a viable, vibrant aquifer for not only for today's generation, but for future generations down the road so that we continue to have the Idaho economy that's based upon ag. As groundwater users, we recognize fully that surface water users have senior rights, and we are trying to do everything we can to make sure that they have the water that they need, as well as that we have the water so that we can continue to farm, because we've built entire industries off of the eastern Snake River Plain aquifer, and we need to make sure that we continue to have that resource to work for everybody.
And this bill passed through committee and is now headed to the floor unanimously.
Yeah, well, unanimously, and it seems like this one would be the least argued against bill that we'll probably see this session.
Right, because they all came to the agreement, so now it's just refining the code.
Yeah. Although we were just listening to an argument against something that against anti-Semitism. I mean, it's sillier things have been done. We'll wait and see. All right, thanks, Hunter.
Correct.